There was a lot of emotion this morning from community members. People are really dismayed by these arrests and what they're calling an unnecessary use of violence by Hamilton Police. Now, the group is inviting Hamilton Police to sit down and discuss this issue in a more fulsome way. However, they say rebuilding trust requires more than just words. It's going to require action. Standing in solidarity in front of dozens of supporters, leaders from Hamilton's Black community made a united plea today for charges against 6 affordable housing advocates to be dropped.
These charges must be unconditionally dropped.
2 protesters were arrested last Wednesday at J.C. Beamer Park in a chaotic clash after they broke through a police line and approached what was left of an encampment that caught fire. Police arrested more protesters Friday following this confrontation outside Hamilton Police Central Station, where protesters were calling for the release of another person who was arrested. One of the protesters says she suffered serious injuries during her arrest. Leaders today say police used excessive force, all expressing concern about one officer using his knee to hold down a protester at J.C. Beamer.
Members are deeply troubled by the horrendous video images we saw.
These actions are in fact endemic of a policing system that continues to criminalize Black existence.
We are calling on the Hamilton Police Service Board and the Attorney General to open a judicial inquiry.
Hamilton Police say it learned of the allegations that the arrests caused injuries on Monday from a press conference put on by the Hamilton Encampment Support Network. The service says it then contacted Ontario's police watchdog, the SIU, and referred the matter to them for investigation. But Lyndon George from Hamilton's Anti-Racism Resource Centre is unsure the investigation will carry much weight with the community.
You're asking young people to believe in an accountability system that has failed them time and time again.
Many of the people speaking today attended a meeting last week called by Police Chief Frank Bergen on building trust with the Black community, something Evelyn Myrie of the Afro-Canadian Caribbean Association says now starts with dropping these charges.
That needs to be the first conversation we have with the police chief, to say, you want to build trust? Here is an opportunity.
Leaders also called for an end to encampment evictions.
This is not an issue of law and order. This is an issue of human dignity.
A policy which continued today near Bayfront Park with the removal of 9 tents, but there were no protesters. By the afternoon, 5 of the 7 people who lived here had been provided shelter housing. Police said they would not displace the last 2 until a safe alternative is found. Hamilton Police are not speaking about the arrest because the matter is being investigated by the SIU, but in a statement to CHCH News this afternoon, they say they accept the invitation to come to the table and discuss this with the Black community further. Chief Bergen, the Hamilton Police Chief Bergen, sent an email to leaders who spoke today over the weekend, reiterating a commitment to lead differently and work towards systemic change. Now, I'm here at the park where this afternoon they were clearing out people and tents. It's very quiet now. We don't see anyone, and there is only 1 tent left here. A very calm scene today compared to what we saw at J.C. Beamer.